Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Happy 4th of July. I'll be live streaming tonight at 8 o'clock, so if you would like to join me then, you may, and I'd be more than happy to have you join us on that. It should be entertaining, I hope, anyway. But we've had sun and clouds in today. They're calling for rain this afternoon, I think starting at like 2 or 3 o'clock. It's 12:30, I think, right now. So I was going to show you the garden is doing really good over here. Plants are looking good. And I didn't water today because we're supposed to get this rain. So hopefully we get that and they'll get a good soaking drink. And if they don't, then I'll water tonight. I mean, so it's one way or the other, it's going to get watered. I was going to bring you in here real quick and show you. Okay. Things charging 84%. So that's a good thing. Batteries are charging up good. I was just out here a little while ago and I think they were at like 78. So it's kicked up pretty good here. So hopefully we'll get a good charge. So some sad news to share. And I kind of saw it coming. I knew it was just a matter of time. The one hive is done. No bees left in that hive. They are gone. Unfortunately. But what are you going to do? That's part of what happens. The other hive is absolutely thriving. I checked today. I went up and checked today. And there is in the upper box, okay? So I wanted to see what was going on with that upper box. And they're working on it. There's a lot of bees in that upper box. They're drawing out comb at the moment, which is exactly what you want to see happening. And so they'll be hopefully storing a lot of honey production in there moving forward. So really happy about that as well. It's all looking really good with that hive. So I'm actually glad, because if we had gone with one hive again this year and that one had failed again, I think it would have been a little bit disheartening, you know, when you're trying to get them going and doing the right thing and all that type of thing. I don't know what happened. Well, the first hive, I don't think the queen made it. I think the queen was dead. So, you know, just a sad situation. It is what it is. It happens. But the second hive is doing really, really well. They look quite active. So, you know, that's a good thing. And I only looked in the upper box. I did not go in to the lower boxes and look in there because I don't want to take it apart. I just figure I'll leave them be and just let them do what they need to do, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, so other than that, it looks pretty good. So I was pretty happy about all of that. And there was still stuff to fill out in the second box. Okay, the first box was pretty filled out all the way. They were still working on filling out stuff in the second box. So with putting the third box on there, they probably had to continue working on that second box first, and now they're going to be working on the third box. And I was going to say, hey, let's go check for eggs, but then if I do that, it'll give it away for tonight. So we're not going to check on eggs. But anyhow, I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and I've been really talking about this with my group. And it's one of the things, you know, we had talked, and I've talked with you guys about the whole rain catchment and getting enough so that for the water and all those type of things, which obviously is very, very important, okay? But there's other things also that need to be addressed at that same time. And one of those things that we had talked about as a group was food. Getting enough food down here now that we have all these buildings in place. Like, you know, Jimmy's got his building here, and Dave's got his building, and, you know, Mark's got his place down here, and Rob's over here, and, you know, and everybody's working on their buildings, which is great. That's an awesome thing, and they should be working on their buildings. But the thing that's not really being addressed very much is food. So we've had discussions about that and the importance of them getting more food down here on site. Hey! Look at her just ignore me. Hella! Hella! Get up here. Don't you go down there. Come here. Here. Hella! Oh, she's such a snot. Get up here. Good girl. Come on, baby. Get up here. Good girl. She's so independent, it's scary. Get up here. Good girl. Sometimes I have to use the stern voice with her. But anyway, so we were talking about getting more food on site so that when the time comes, food's already here. All they got to do really focus is getting here and not trying to, pack up a ton of food. I mean, I would still hope they would pack up a ton of food when they came for that final trip. Because here's the reality of a true SHTF situation. You're probably getting one trip, okay? And if you have a lot of supplies in your home and you have some supplies at your bug out location and you're counting on getting that vehicle and the trailer loaded up and then getting it down here, which may happen, but then again it may not. And you may have to abandon that trailer and vehicle, and now you're carrying what you're carrying on the way down. So that's not always a pleasant thought, but that's a reality of a situation. So the thing that people need to think about is making sure that they have enough food on site and they're ready to really embrace what may happen. I've been watching the newest season of Alone, okay? And starvation is psychologically an absolutely terrible thing. Now this season you had, and I'm only up to day like 21 or 22 right now in watching the show, and 3 people have tapped out already. 2 of them tapped out because of lack of food, starvation. And that is, watching that and them realizing, I don't have the fat reserves, I feel like crap, I don't have the energy. And see, these are things that people don't think about in truly a long-term situation. Having that food production, being able to have something to eat and do what they need to do to survive. And the third person ended up drinking tainted water, folks, and I've talked about this, right? He was drinking right directly from the lake and not filtering it or boiling it first, and he ended up getting, diarrhea, throwing up, and so he gave up, he quit. And so that's going to happen to a lot of people, but there's nobody coming to the rescue. It's not like a show. So lack of food and not being able to take care of yourselves, and if you get, dysentery, it's going to be a death sentence for a lot of people. So again, I am going to encourage you to be proactive, to get out there and get stuff stocked up. One tip that's really easy to stock up on, stores well, oatmeal. Oatmeal is awesome. It's very filling. It's very nutritious. It's good for you, okay? You can have that oatmeal for breakfast, and that's going to sustain you for a good part of that day. So, really good thing to have. So if you got oatmeal and you're stocking it up, I highly recommend that you do that if you haven't already. So those are things that I want you to think about. But anyway, I'm going to jump off of here for now. Beautiful day out here right now. We're supposed to get rain later today. Be safe. Have a great day. I will see you all tonight. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.